All right, man. They saying Manny Pacquiao is too old. You know what I'm saying? To compete in the Olympics. Think 2024, 2024, 2020, 2020, 2024 for the O's. So it was all a dream. They say, man, you too old. Pacquiao, you but I see 60-year-old Cubans fighting in Olympics. He ain't lying. Well, with no problem, them 40-year-old Cubans was beating the hell out of the young guys. Nobody talk about that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, nobody talk about that shit. It's in Paris too. Yep. That's crazy. They denying the brother Manny Pacquiao, bro. We must stand together for Manny Pacquiao. You know, I don't understand. But Manny Pacquiao 2024 Olympic dream a no go. The 45-year-old is too old to compete. Damn, ageism. It says, as fight fans may recall, last year living legend, living in America. Good God. Get my James Brown voice. But Manny Pacquiao let it be known he would try to compete in the 2024 Olympics in Paris. For despite the fact the 40-year-old has been a pro since he was way back in 1995. That's before Mayweather. Despite the fact that Manny has achieved so much as a pro fighter, he still has or had a dream to represent his country in the Olympics. You got to understand too, a lot of these other countries take more pride in their country than some of us do, especially black ones, huh? But I'm not here to speak on that. But now, as per official statement from the International Olympic Committee President Abraham Tolito, Pacquiao's dream, it was all a dream, will not be realized as he has been ruled as too old to compete in the Summer Games in Paris, France, because he is ageism. The liberals in America wouldn't like that. Quote, too bad our beloved boxing icon is disqualified because of his age and that everyone needs to go through qualifiers in all sports to be able to participate in Paris, Totolino official statement reads. Pac is certain to be upset about that the news and that this ruling and to make Manny Pacquiao chances of appearing at the games a total no-go. Comes the additional news that he will not be allowed to qualify via the university rules, which is awarded to national athletes who didn't get accepted to participate through the usual channels. The avenue has been closed off to Manny Pacquiao due to there having been too many athletes from his country being allowed to compete at the last two editions of the Olympics via special ruling. So they didn't exhausted the alternative route. So Pacquiao, if he does wish to fight again, and there has been some talk of him possibly fighting Terrence Crawford. This from Pacquiao strength and conditioning coach Justin Fortune. We'll have to find another route. I talked about that in the video. You just look up Justin Fortune, Terrence Crawford in the search bar with my channel name in there. You'll find it. Pacquiao really wants to compete in the Olympics. He said to Rapper last year, he said, from the beginning, I went to Manila to be a part of the Philippine team, but I wasn't picked. I was rejected because they said I was not good, Pac-Man said. My heart, my desire is to claim a gold medal in the Olympics. You know, now that chance is not being given. Some fans were supportive of Pacquiao's dream when he first spoke of it, while others said the Olympics are for young and up and coming athletes. Tell the Cubans that, not former weight world champions who've already achieved so much in the sport. So they told my boy Pacquiao, you just mad because your ass is old. Lethal interjection getting coming you home. If your granddad old ninja is on. If you've never seen the Boondocks, that probably went over your head. But hey, you can look at all the episodes on HBO Max, or a lot of them are on YouTube. Um, but yeah, you know, Kobe favorite character is Uncle Ruckus, man. His avatar gonna be Uncle Ruckus next time he come on here. But yeah. My Charleston white voice. Yeah. We up in here, man. But yeah, man. I mean, shit. Let them compete. Let them compete, man. This is ageism, brother. Them Cubans been in there competing for how long? Whooping on young niggas' ass. Shit, I ain't got no problem Manny Pacquiao competing. You know, it's a young man's game. Tell the Cubans that. Tell the Cubans that. Tell them that. So But it is what it is. I definitely understand, man. Uh, and then apparently he had another avenue, but the Philippines, a lot of the Philippine team are already pretty much, they already pretty much exhausted all their special exemptions. So it is what it is, man. We can't do everything. You can have all the money in the world, but you can't have everything. You know what I'm saying? You have all the money in the world, but a lot of people can't buy respect, can't buy happiness, um, can't buy none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people need to understand. You have a lot of these dudes out here who getting played by women being simps, right? And they got all the money in the world, but then they turn around and ask, look at a nigga who ain't got half of what they got or 25% of what they got. Um, you know, and they just got something that you can't buy. You know, some people just social people you can't buy. So, uh, but that's just life, bro. But nonetheless, uh, no matter how much name in the game you got, if you Manny Pacquiao, no matter how much clout and what you done, some rules and barriers that you can't break through. And sometimes having a name is better than having some cash. So no matter if you got the name, sometimes you just can't break certain barriers down. And you see that with a lot of rich dudes. I mean, if you go back to the movie Casino, he wanted to make a Pacific woman his wife, right? Remember that? And she was stuck on her little pimp. That's who she wanted. He tried to pay her to be wife and all that, but she always keep taking his money and her true love back to her little pimp. You know what I'm saying? You can't have everything you want, no matter how much money, how much status. It just some people, just got the riz or just got something you don't, and that's cool. But it's human nature to want something that you can't have. You know what I'm saying? Even in this situation, where you break up with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and then they move on, and then it's just something in the human nature where you want them back now that they done moved on, even if they did you wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about human nature, bro. So when you feel like you above the law, you feel like you so popular and all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Manny Pacquiao is he probably like, man, he probably willing to make a donation and all that to live his dream. But sometimes you can't, big boy your way through. Sometimes the rules are the rules, or the guidelines are the guidelines. But I didn't have an issue with it because it was Cubans his age probably was competing in that shit for a long time. That's my thing about it. We don't know how old a lot of them jokers is. Let's keep it a beam. We don't know how old a lot of them jokers is. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. So, um, but I would like to see it. But then again, it doesn't mean um it doesn't mean, in my humble opinion, that he would have won it, because the amateur is different. They don't score. They don't score. They don't score. Sorry, Miles sleep. They don't score. They don't score like They don't score it like pro boxing. So the chances of him winning it was gonna be slim to none. At 45 years old, recalibrating how you box again and going back to, he probably really never been a true amateur boxing. Even if you were a true amateur boxing in that sense, it's hard. Mayweather might not, Mayweather still probably not may not win a gold medal on the Olympic. It's pretty much amateur boxing is pretty much it's pretty much a different fucking sport. It really is. It's a different sport. So yeah, it's really a different sport, man. So that's my thing about it, man. He wasn't gonna win it anyway. You know, he probably never really been a true amateur anyway. So that's the thing about it. That's the real thing about it. So people can say what they want to say, but that's hard to do. It's a different sport. You know, and hopefully they clean up a lot of corruption in amateur boxing as well, too, man. So, yo, but let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially on Support the Channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out the Box News playlist for more videos like this. Peace.